Wait. Be quiet. I have something in my throat and my eyes.
Okay, so everyone go back to your seats. We're going to talk. Okay, so what we're going to do for about 1 minute, 30 seconds, you're going to turn to your table and you're going to talk either what you already know about the Earth, Sun, and the Moon, or something interesting you found in the video. So you have about 30 seconds to do that. Just talk with your table group. Okay, so who can raise their hand and tell me a fact about the Earth, Sun, or Moon? Hank.
It creates tides.
The Moon does?
Well, the moon's gravitational pull with the Earth.
That's correct. Emma?
The moon reflects light to the earth off the sun.
Good. Yes.
I learned that one of the ways that the moon got there is it could have got caught in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. There's no sound on the moon. Why is there no sound on the moon? Do you know? Addie? Because there's no air. All right. Okay, two more. Anybody else? Anyone? Christopher?
I wonder if there's actually ice on the moon.
Yeah.
I already knew this. The moon does not create light. The sun reflects off of it.
Good. Okay, so now we're going to do an Earth Moon comparison chart. So we're gonna fill it out together up here. We're gonna go through it, and it's going to just be comparing the Earth and the Moon. So I'm gonna pass that out right now.
So similarities and differences.
The similarities and differences, yes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the size of the Earth. So can someone tell me what other planet that we've studied is Earth about the same size of? Veronica.
Mars.
Mars. It is close to Mars, but Mars is going to be closer to the sun, so it's going to make it a little bit hotter than Earth. So, Emma, what would it be? Yeah.
Wait, can you ask the question again?
So, Earth has a sister planet, so it's
Oh,
similar
right.
in size and characteristics.
It's Venus.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. So, we're going to say it's about the size of Venus. Okay, and so what it did go over about the moon in the movie, or the Brain Pop video, is that it was a rocky planet. So we also know that Earth is going to be the largest of all of the rocky planets in our solar system. Okay, so this was gone over in the video, so if you remember, raise your hand and let me know. The moon is how much smaller than the Earth?
It's 1/6 of the size.
That's correct. So the moon is 1/6 smaller. Okay, next we're going to go on to the composition. And can someone define composition for me? Anyone? Composition? Emma? Yes.
I think it's like what it's made out of.
That's correct. The composition is what it's made up of. So the composition of Earth is mostly what, Christopher?
Water.
Yes, it is water, but if we took all that water away, what's left? Who said it? Who said rock? That's correct. So, and we know, since we just wrote this in size, that it's the largest rocky planet. So the Earth's composition is what?
People at Rocky instead of rock.
That's fine. Give some landforms that are on Earth. Yes.
Mountains.
Okay, good. So we're going to write mountains. What else is there on Earth?
Ocean.
Oceans. Yes, there are oceans. Yes.
Valleys.
There are valleys. yes. Okay, let's get two more, Abby. Plateaus, yes. You got it, it's up there. Anastasia,
Islands.
there are islands, yes. Okay, so since we have some landforms, which there are many other that there could be up here, yes, there are also craters and canyons, but we're gonna move on to the moon. What type of things do we see in the video that is on the moon? Go to the beach and build a sandcastle. There's no water, so that's the difference. But they still consider it an ocean because if there was water in it, that's what it would look like. Okay, the atmosphere. So, does the Earth have an atmosphere?
Yes.
Yes. So, this has layers, right? There are different types of layers. So we're gonna write has atmosphere here. Now talking about the moon, what we've learned from the video, does the moon have an atmosphere?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, raise your hand if you think yes. It does have an atmosphere. Okay, raise your hand if you think no, it does not have an atmosphere. Okay, the moon does not have an atmosphere. It is just sitting there in space, circling us. There's no, lithosphere and different types of spheres that, we have the ozone layer that protects us from the heat of the sun. There is none of that on the moon. We're going to move on to its weathering and erosion, and this directly plays into the whole atmosphere question we just talked about. So on Earth, we have an atmosphere which keeps the air and the oxygen in Earth so we can breathe. So when we're talking about weather and erosion, what is weather and erosion? This entire chart. So does the Earth have water?
Yes.
Now, when we talk about the moon, does the moon have water?
Yes.
No.
Not
There's
liquid
water
water.
for-
Yes, the moon has small deposits of ice varied around the moon. But does it have the Gulf of Mexico, Pacific Ocean, people go to the beach there? No, it doesn't have, exactly, it doesn't have any liquid water.
Because there's no atmosphere to hold in clouds so that it rains or something like that.
Yes, Chase, that's right.
Do you write no liquid water? Because there is,
Yes, that, no liquid water.
if there's water, or if there's, ice, wouldn't it get in the cracks? Does that have to freeze?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is gravity, which we've already talked about, so everyone should know these answers. Does the Earth have gravity?
Yes.
We're not floating around, just swimming through the air like they do in space. So,
That would be fun though. It does have gravity. It has gravity. Not because. Moon does have gravity. There's little gravity around
The moon has 1/6.
yes, and so on the moon, there is still a little bit of gravity. Have you ever seen the videos of the people walking on the moon? They kind of float as they jump. That's because there is still gravity. They're not just going to float off, but they don't stand on the ground like we do. So there is very little gravity. So not right now. We're not going to do it right now. But what you're going to do is you're going to open your journal that you do have to the next blank page. And we're going to create a Venn diagram. So we're going to take a list.
Oh, are you similar?
Moon, Earth, Sun. So we're gonna draw two circles. They don't have to be good. They're not gonna be good. Title one, the Earth. And one, the Moon. Okay, when you're done, put your pencils down and you're ready. all of our knowledge, our prior knowledge, the thing we learned from the video, and our chart to be filling out our Venn diagram here. So we know we have the Earth, the Moon, and everything in the middle is the same. So let's start with the size. We're going to go down our chart and fill out some characteristics. The size, comparing the Earth and the Moon, what can we talk about the size? Raise your hand. Yes, Veronica.
It's bigger than the moon.
Okay, so we can write Earth is larger. So in the middle of our Venn diagram.
They both have dots.
Yes, they're both rocky planets.
See something else?
Yes.
They're both in ball form. Like they're both a
They're
big
both
sphere.
spheres?
Yeah.
Yes, we can also write that. So rocky, we can write rocky spheres. Yes, they both.
And they both revolve,
Yeah.
because the Earth revolves around the sun and the moon revolves around the Earth.
Exactly. So they rotate and revolve. The Earth.
Right.
Yep.
Is it less gravitational fluid or
Well, we're talking about types of landforms.
craters?
There are craters here, but what's the vocab word that we learned in the video, Anastasia? Yes, which basically are empty oceans.
Also known as a crater,
Okay, so moving on and talking about the things that are similar between the Earth and the Moon in talking about landforms. Abby, give me one. Yes. So, but we know that there's none of that on the Moon, so we can write over here, no weathering and erosion. Okay, moving on to water, which is our big topic, which everyone should know this. Does the Earth have water? Yes, so we wrote that right here, so we don't have to write that down. Does the Moon have water?
No.
Water.
No liquid water.
We went over this thing, we already know that. Established that. Okay, so gravity. So the Earth has strong or weak gravity?
Strong.
Exactly, so we're gonna write strong gravity. So on the Moon, do we have strong or weak gravity?
Weak, it's like 1/6.
Yes, so we can even write one. Is it one, Chase, did you say it was 1/6 for gravity? Okay.
Well, I think it's 1/6 the size.
I think it's 1/6 the size.
It says like, on there, it was 1/6 the gravity, so it makes things 6 times lighter.
Okay, yes, they did say that, because we were talking about the air conditioner, right?
The smaller it is, the less gravity has it.
I'm gonna read out loud a short, probably 2 paragraphs in the science source just about the sun. So everyone, put down your pencils, look at me and listen. Our solar system includes the sun, 8 planets and their moons, comets, large space rocks called asteroids, dwarf planets, and small space rocks called meteoroids. Beyond our solar system are stars and groups of stars called galaxies. The sun is an average-sized star at the center of our solar system. Everything in the solar system revolves around the sun. Everything is kept in orbit by the pull of the sun's gravity. The sun is a huge yellow ball made mostly of fiery hydrogen gas. This fiery ball produces the heat and light that stream 150 million kilometers through space and Earth. So that's just a little introduction about the sun. So what we're going to do is we're going to add our information that we've just read and previous knowledge to our Venn diagram. So something we know that is the same about the Earth, the Moon, and the Sun is that they are spheres. It's okay if we can't fit that all in there, we'll know that it's there. Another thing that we know is similar between the Earth, Moon, and the Sun is that they generate heat. There are different types of gravity, different strengths of gravity, but we just read that the Sun is keeping all our planets in orbit through its gravity, and we keep the Moon in orbit through its gravity.
That was good thinking.
That was very good, Christopher. Okay, some things that are unique to the Sun, let's start over here, is that it is a gaseous planet. Let me just write gas planet. Or must not necessarily a planet, even though it's a star. So it's mostly made up, what we just read, it says hydrogen gas. Okay, put your pencils down and look at me if you are finished. Almost everyone. So now we are going to take a short partner quiz. It's not for a grade or anything. We're just checking to see that we understood all of our information. So everyone's going to get their own sheet, but you're going to do it with a partner. So, and I will pull popsicle sticks to see who your partner is.
Earth and the Moon. And then they both have atmosphere contained oxygen. Rocky surface covered with land surface covered gassy. Flowing water. Now we have the shore.
There's no light from
Christopher, going back to our desk. Thank you. Okay. So we're going to go into this together as a class. So who can raise their hand and tell me what they and their partner got for number 1? Read the question and then read your answer. Hey, tell me number 1.
Which of the following is a characteristic of both the Earth and the Moon? Me and Emma said the rocky surface covered with land.
That is correct. Did everyone get that answer? Anyone have a problem with that answer? We good? Thumbs up if we're good. Okay. Number 2, who can read and explain number 2? Anastasia.
The sun and the earth share some similarities, including their, and I got shape because they both are spheres.
Yes, that is correct. Thumbs up. Everyone got B? We're good? Good. Okay, number 3. Who can talk about number 3? Ryder.
Among the Earth, Sun, and Moon, which is unique? Only the Earth, it contains water and liquid form.
Forms. Good. Thumbs up. Yes. Everyone should have their thumbs up because everyone did this. Good. Okay. Let's do number 4. Who can talk about number 4? Abby, what did you and your partner get?
What characteristics do the Earth and Moon share that makes them different from the Sun? And they crack a circle. The sign is a Kelly, what did we get now? C. Yeah, C.
C? Okay, well, C is rocky crescent surface. You good with that? Thumbs up? Yes, we know that they have mountains. Okay. Let's flip it over to the back. Who can talk about number 5? Emma.
A student created a diagram to compare the characteristics of the Earth and the Moon. Which of the following characteristics could be placed in the center part of the diagram? Hank and I got orbits another object because the Earth orbits the Sun and the Moon orbits the Earth.
I agree.
Yes, thumbs up. Everybody agree? Perfect.